If you are not putting out content consistently because of fear or dislike of being on camera, this video is for you. I have had 3 calls this week, one-on-one calls, and the theme has been the same in all of them, that these agents are not putting out content because they don't feel comfortable on camera, they don't like being on camera, you name it. It all goes back to the bottleneck is them showing up on video and then actually getting those videos posted. It's not that they lack ideas for content. It's not that they don't know who their content is for. The bottleneck is simply because it doesn't feel natural. And all of them said to me, Amanda, you are so natural on camera. And I have to laugh at that because please, you all go back and look at my older videos. It took me so long to get to that point. They are cringe-worthy. Feel free to laugh at me. I deserve it. We don't start feeling comfortable on camera. And I compare it to when we're learning how to walk, we fall down a lot, but we instinctively know as kids to get back up, try again, keep going, and eventually not only do we walk, but we run. And it is the exact same thing when it comes to showing up on camera. It's a skill. You have to build on that skill. I really don't know of anyone who was born feeling comfortable on camera. Maybe some of us are more comfortable than others, but I do know that the more that you do it, the more you're going to get comfortable. And as you get comfortable, it's just going to feel more natural because you are comfortable. But you have to be willing to put yourself out there. And I've got good news for you. When you first start posting content, not many people are going to be paying any attention. And that's a good thing because you're still learning, you're developing your skills, and you probably really don't want the whole world to see it initially. And then as you get better and you grow your following, then yes, more people are going to be seeing it, but they're going to be seeing it as you're building that skill and getting better. And one of the agents that I was chatting with, we had a conversation of whether or not video can be a negotiable in her business. And my 2 cents is that no, at this point in real estate, video is a non negotiable. It is not like it was 5, 7 years ago, where some agents were showing up on camera and finding their way doing video. It is a staple at this point. And it's not only a great way to talk to a lot of people with one piece of content, it is also a great way to build that know, like, and trust component in your business. And consumers do not work with the best agents. They work with the most visible agents who they feel a connection to. Now, if you are visible and you're one of the best agents, that is a powerful force within your business. And that's certainly my goal at all times is not only to be the agent who's visible and has great marketing that moves homes faster and more efficiently, but it's also to be the agent that then delivers that impeccable client experience. And I promise you, if you are not willing to show up on camera, or you just keep getting in your own way and you're filming content, but you never post it, you are missing out on business. And you're also missing out on connecting with people that really need your help. Consumers are always going to connect with different agents based on who they feel they know, like, and trust. There's no one like you. There's no one like me. There's no one like Maria, who I talked to this week, or Jackie, or Ed. No one is exactly the same. And with that means if you're willing to put the content out there, you are going to find your tribe. And that's how your business grows. That is what we're all looking to do. I don't know about you, but I'm not on social media because I think it's really fun. I'm on social media because I know that not only does it nurture my clients, it also gets me new clients. And I think that there comes a time where it has to be a little bit of tough love, that if you're not doing what you need to be doing to move your business forward, then you really have to ask yourself, why are you in real estate? Why do you have a small business? Why are you not willing to put yourself out there. Being in business for yourself is about taking calculated risk. And what's the worst that would happen if you post content? Yeah, you might get some nasty comments here and there. Personally, those don't bother me at all. And they did in the beginning, but two things. One, that's helping your engagement. So I always think, thank you very much for that comment. And two, it still means you're resonating with people and all of that engagement adds up. You cannot just be vanilla online and post, grab my buyer's guide, grab my seller's guide. That's not giving people anything to attach onto. And something that I have noticed and been tracking a bit on Instagram is that Instagram is becoming more human again. I don't know how else to describe it. It is pulling away from all of these highly produced professional videos and getting back to the social aspect of social media. And quite frankly, I love it because unless it's a listing video that I'm having done, like I am not out there hiring a videographer to film my B roll or my talking head videos for Instagram. Like I'm just not going to do it. It's not who I am. And they are rewarding smaller accounts. If you are putting out good organic content that is true to yourself and you're doing it consistently, you will grow. But you do have to show up consistently. And if you're not doing that and it's a fear of being on camera, or maybe you're not carving out the time in your schedule to actually create the content, you really have to ask yourself if this is going to be a lead generation pillar that you are going to go all in on. And I don't think that you can have this half ass approach to social media or really any lead generation strategy for that matter, because until you have really become an expert on Instagram or Facebook or YouTube or TikTok, whatever your lead generation pillar is, heck, even door knocking or cold calling, you shouldn't be looking at other options to lead generate, because then you're just going to end up jumping around and you're going to be mediocre at all of them. Best case scenario. Worst case scenario, you're not going to do very well with any of them. You can't stretch yourself too thin. This was just a theme in the calls this week, and I just kind of ad libbed on this completely because it was in my mind. I had a call this morning and one yesterday, one Monday, and it really just got me thinking about that. I know these agents are not the only ones, and these agents have so much potential. I am cheering for them. I know they can do this. It's just a matter of telling yourself that, okay, even if this feels super awkward right now, if I keep doing this, I'm going to get better at it. And I don't know about you all, but I would rather feel awkward on camera and uncomfortable, maybe a little scared, than I would to then have to make the shift in my business to start cold calling or door knocking. Like that alone would be my motivation of let me put my head down, put this work in and build on this skill, because over my dead body am I going to cold call or door knock. I hope you got some value from this. If you are struggling with showing up on camera or being consistent with your content, drop a comment below. I know that you are not in this alone. And if there's anything that I can do to help you get past that, don't hesitate to let me know. Thanks for watching. And until I see you on the next one, take care.